Church should be a place of growth, truth, and spiritual nourishment. But what if you're feeling dry, confused, or even frustrated? Well, here are 8 signs it might be time to prayerfully consider a change. And I'll give you Bible verse here. Number 1, the truth of the gospel is being watered down. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 3 says that for the time will come when people will not put up with sound doctrine. Truth must never be compromised. If biblical truth is being replaced by personal opinion, I think it's time for you to pause and pray. Number 2, there is no spiritual growth, just entertainment. The Bible says in the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 2, like a newborn baby, desire a spiritual milk, that he may grow thereby. All right? A church should feed your soul and not just entertain your senses. If your church is all about entertainment, I think it's time for you to consider a change. Number 3, when the leadership lack integrity or accountability. The Bible says that a church leader must be without fault. He must have only one wife, be sober, be self-controlled, and orderly. He must welcome strangers in his house and must be able to teach. That is 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 2. I believe a leader doesn't have to be perfect, but character, humility, and transparency matter deeply. Number 4, you feel spiritually starved or disconnected from God. The Bible says in Matthew chapter 5 verse 6, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. When your soul is constantly dry, it is a sign you need a new spiritual environment. Number 5, you don't connect with the pastor's leadership or message. The Bible says in the book of Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 15, I will give you a shepherd, I will give you a pastor after my own heart, who will feed you with knowledge and understanding. Sometimes a pastor doesn't have to go into scandal or into a sin for you to have problem with them. But even just a misalignment can cause trouble. If you constantly struggle to receive from your pastor's teaching, God might be leading you to a pastor or to a shepherd better suited to feed and guide your soul. Number 6, there is no room for your spiritual gift or calling to grow. This is very important because 1 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 7 says, to each of us is given the manifestation of the Spirit for the common good. A healthy church activates its people. If your spiritual gifts are constantly silenced or even ignored, your spiritual potential is being stopped. I would say maybe you need to consider changing your church. Number 7, the church culture is more religious than rational. The Bible says in Matthew chapter 15,